Okay, so today we're going to go forward with our superposition example. So this is like a miniature version of mine. This is my laundry basket. Okay, this is going to act as my laundry basket. And these are the clothes that I'm putting in my laundry basket. So every day I put a new layer of clothes in. Monday, I put my clothes in when I'm done with them. Tuesday, I put my clothes in when I'm done with them. Wednesday, I put my clothes in. Thursday, I put my clothes in. All right. So you can see in my laundry basket, there's very clear layers. The bottom layer is the oldest. It's from Monday. It's Friday now. Thursday's layer is on the top. It's the youngest. Okay. Oldest at the bottom, youngest at the top. That's my superposition example. Well, now we're going to go ahead and disturb these layers of rock. And now they're layers of laundry because we're using a separate example, something a little outside the box. So the first disturbance that I have in the example of the homework, let me check. Is the fault, okay? So I say in mine, give me a sec, that I have a fault in my laundry basket example when my mom comes to my laundry basket and she's so sick and tired of looking at my full laundry basket that she takes her machete and she cuts down my laundry basket. All right? She cuts right down the side of it. Now, if you knew my mom, she is the cutest little hobbit-like person ever and would never use a machete, let alone have one. But that's just my example. So there can be some, I don't want to say supernatural, but you can be a little bit extraordinary, we'll say, in your examples. So the cut that she cut down through my laundry basket has made a fault. So now my superposition example has a fault in it. Okay? You want to use the same example you started with. So I started with laundry basket. I'm continuing with laundry basket. I'm doing all the disturbances to my laundry basket. Next, in my example, is the intrusion. So my sister steals my shoe. She's really mad at me. She steals my shoe and she's hiding it from me. So I'm going to use this crayon to symbolize my shoe. And she takes it and she squeezes it in between the layers. And it's in there now. See, you can see the crayon. It's between these layers. It came after these layers. And it's intruding in there. It doesn't belong in there. But somehow it got in there. Now, when you're talking about rock layers, you're talking about liquid magma that squeezes between layers and solidifies into rock, into igneous rock. So it's rock that shouldn't be there that got in there. Could have been that there was a magma chamber nearby, that there was something that created a pocket of magma that cooled. So when you actually look at the rock, the cut rock, you only see more rock. It's not like you see magma oozing out, but it's a layer, an intrusion of magma that doesn't belong there. So in my laundry basket example, there's my intrusion. Something that squeezed in there that doesn't belong there. All right, let me take that out. Next is the fold. So my mom comes up and is so tired of looking at my laundry basket, she squeezes the sides of it, okay? She squeezes the sides so much so that you can see the layers in there bend. See my cloth, my laundry, it's bending. Well, consider the amount of pressure it would take to bend rock layers. I mean, you're talking about something like tectonic plates pushing against each other. So you can actually see in rock layers these bends and folds that happen because of external stress on the rock layers. So there's my bend in my rock layers, which is folding. Sorry, it's called folding. Typically it's on the sides. And finally, tilting. My mom decides she's going to take my laundry basket downstairs for me, but the only way to get it down the stairs is to tilt it on its side. All right, so now my layers of rock are slanted. That's all I have to do to slant them is to tilt them on their sides. You need to do this with your example of superposition. Use the same example you started with. Go through all 4 types of disturbances. All right. Now, again, my mom doesn't own a machete, but I'm using that as the example for cutting through something. Okay. You can get a little extraordinary, can think a little bit outside the box. That's fine. But you need to use your original example and do all 4 types of disturbances. And just type them right underneath what I had for the examples that I had so that I can see them. All right, that's your homework or your classwork for Tuesday, and then you have a vocab quiz on Wednesday.